Welcome to the Automotive Blockchain channel, everyone. Hey, I wanted to go ahead and give a quick shout out to all of you who have subscribed. I still am expressing great joy of getting over 500 subscribers. I have to admit that last year I wasn't thinking that that would be the case, but I do appreciate it. And as I say to you, I truly mean it. A love dub goes out from my heart to yours for those people who have subscribed, and also to you who are new to the channel. Come on in, you know how it is. Get in the bus. There's plenty of room for you. Let's get this thing started. Don't forget to subscribe now. Alrighty. So today, we are going to be covering something with BMW. And in this article here, it also mentions Rio Tinto. And that company, it brought up a warm memory. So I want to just kind of share something with you at the end of this, talking about the aluminum stuff that I've experienced with Rio Tinto, as well as the country of Mongolia specifically is where I'm getting at. So let's get this video going. So solar power and blockchain. BMW and Rio Tinto make major moves on sustainable aluminum. So this comes from February of earlier this month in 2021. And you can see here, BMW has announced plans to begin sourcing aluminum producing using solar-powered manufacturing in the same week that Rio Tinto launched a new blockchain-based sustainability standard for the material, meaning aluminum. Now listen here, I am not a financial advisor. So please do your own research. This is not advice to insinuate going investing in aluminum whatsoever. I'm just noting that if BMW and a number of other companies are starting to put this stuff on the blockchain, you can be guaranteed that it's going to be something of something to look into. And another reason why I say that is aluminum is the key material for sectors including electric vehicles. We all know, people, that every manufacturer is creating more and more electric vehicles. We all know what? That autonomously driven vehicles are becoming more and more of a popular thing, from buses, soon to be planes, at least publicly released planes. I don't know if I'd get on a commercial plane that way. I might have to hold out on that one. But anyway, but wait for the maiden voyage. Anyway, moving on. So the production of aluminum in both energy is both energy sensitive and hard to abate, as traditional methods rely on fossil-powered heat. So when BMW first announced plans to reduce its emissions footprint by 1/3 by 2030, on a vehicle or on a per vehicle basis, the company said in a statement that it would need to engage material suppliers to adopt low carbon technologies and processes. It set a target to cut absolute emissions across the supplier network by 1/5. Let's pump the brakes. Here's what's happening. All right, I've mentioned this before in other videos, is that every manufacturer, OEM manufacturer, vehicle manufacturer, is holding their suppliers responsible. They're trying to put their suppliers also on blockchain. I think I did a Volkswagen video about this. They're trying to, and they're going to put their suppliers on the blockchain. Why? For sustainability purposes, for carbon credits, for profitability. You get it. And if you think for 1 minute that it's going to be solely based on benefiting the end sum consumer to make sure that they're being happy drivers, that is not the only reason, folks. Yes, it is one of the reasons. That, in my opinion, it is. Manufacturers do care about their drivers and their people who buy their cars. They do. But it's also about profitability and just cutting down costs and wastes and all that kind of stuff. So to that end, the company has begun sourcing aluminum from plants that use solar power. It actually took the first delivery this week, meaning early February 2021. If green power is scaled across its aluminum supply chain, some 2.5 million tons of greenhouse gases emissions can be mitigated about within a 10-year period. So that being said, what happens? Emirates Global Aluminum, that's right, Emirates Global Aluminum, EGA, is providing the initial deliveries of this material via an exclusive contract. So they got all on the hookup with BMW. In time, BMW is hoping to source 43,000 tons of aluminum producing using solar power each year, around half of its annual requirements. Now just stop, let's pump the brakes again. We're not going to veer off too far, but I'm just saying, if BMW is doing this, more than likely the other famous manufacturers from Germany, such as Volkswagen and Mercedes-Benz, are also going to be considering doing it as well, let alone the U.S. manufacturers and the French manufacturers. So I just kind of want to throw that out there. Again, not financial advice, do your research, but I'd be kind of looking into some of that. And I believe the crypto teacher, and also he has a stock channel, Crypto Teacher, Stock Channel, or something like that. He talks about a lot of different things. So maybe he might pick this up. For those of you, give a shout out to him. I do like his channel. He provides a lot of great things on there. Both of his channels, actually. So shout out to you, man. Moving on, we will be able to meet over 50% of our CO2 targets for the supplier network just by using green power. BMW's board member responsible for the purchasing and supplier network, Dr. Andres Wendt, said. So that is what BMW is doing. They're looking to cut cost, and obviously I think they're looking for some carbon credits in the long run too. I don't blame them. I'm not hating on them. So you have that. Let's get on to, as Crypto Eerie calls it, some fluff. There was a point in time that in a previous life that I actually was in the country of Mongolia. And for those of you that have not seen Mongolia, have not been to Mongolia, it is a beautiful country. And I recommend you go during Naadam, which happens early summer and around the June time frame. Definitely get a chance to go over there. It is a beautiful festival, beautiful time of year to get over there. Have to admit, this time of year, it's also very, very cold over there. But the people are just so warm. And you know what? While I'm here, I want to give a quick shout out to some people who I haven't spoken to in years, but the Altansetsig, Jaga, as well as the family the old family that I had over there. I do appreciate you. Very, very warm memories to you. Bicham Daharte. So definitely send that out there. And for those of you that don't know what Bicham Daharte means, that is a 3 words that is popular across all countries of I love you. And I believe the music group over there, Camerton, had mentioned that. They had a big song that was popular back in the 90s. So there's a little bit of trivia. And for those of you that don't know anything else about Mongolia, there's an inner and outer Mongolia. And Inner Mongolia is China proper, and Outer Mongolia is the sovereign country of Mongolia. So, but I spent a lot of time over there, and the countryside over there, I actually was able to visit a mine, and they were mining aluminum as well as a number of different things. I'm sorry for the digressing, but they were mining a lot of different things over there. And to see a mine over there was just amazing on what they were doing. And this is one of the mines where they literally just take the whole mountain down. And listen, I understand there's a lot of waste and stuff associated with that, but I just wanted to let everyone know that the operation and the size of those trucks, when you're next to those trucks, it is insane how big those wheels are. So definitely, if you have the opportunity to get a chance to go to Mongolia, hey, go ahead and do it. Spend some time, go to as many Sums as possible, those local areas over there. Get a little chance to go out into the Gobi Desert, or as they call it, the Goiv. Get a little time to go out there. Definitely get over to the Altai Mountains and tour some of the greater higher mountains over there that border over there in China, Russia, Kazakhstan area. It's a beautiful country over there. So. And spend some time in the peace and quiet. For those of you that like hunting, hey, it's a great place to hunt. I've seen a lot of hunters go over there. I've been over there 3-4 times in my time there. So great time. Spent about a month over there one time. Beautiful area. So that said, hey, everyone, let me know what you think of the video. And hey, if you're listening this far in, let me know if you think of this extra, we'll just call it real life utility stuff, the fluffy stuff. So there you have it, and I will catch up with you. Bye-bye.